So 12 years ago, I was in an auto accident. Someone rammed me from behind, not paying attention because they were texting. After the accident, I was no longer able to work. Kept me from doing a lot of things that I enjoyed. After the accident, I immediately called Brian Caubarreaux, and he was wonderful. He took all the worry, all the in-betweens away from me. My job was just to recuperate. I was just learning how to live with my immobility from that when this new one came upon me. I did not think twice about calling him again for this one. On the second auto accident I was involved in, we were actually out of state, and we were going uphill on ice, and when he put the brakes, we just came swirling down. We hit the mountain, and when I looked up, I was in the dash. My knee was jammed into the dash. My head was almost in the windshield again, and that was very painful, and I just knew at that moment that I had re-injured everything I had tried to overcome previously. We were stuck there for like 3 hours in the snow before we even got help. It was late in the evening. The only thing we could do was just tow the vehicle back, and my body was so stiff and hurt. It was rough. It was really rough there. So the first thing in the morning, I contacted Brian Caubarreaux, and probably within 10 minutes, Brian called me back. He responded with, "Get home, and I will take care of the rest," and he did. There was a blanket that my son and my grandkids had given me, and that is the only thing that I had to warm me during the accident. When I got back, I wrapped them with that same blanket, and my heart was full. After I spoke to Brian, I knew he was going to do what he promised me he would do. He didn't just do it right, he did it right again for me. The first accident, Brian handled everything, so if there was a problem, I didn't even know it. This time, one of the insurance companies were kind of giving a hard time, but still again, Brian just informed me as to what they wanted, and he took care of it all. I did not have to do anything. Every time I called the office, I could get through. I never had a problem speaking with him or anyone on my case. They make you feel like you're number one. Even though there's thousands of cases, I'm sure, he makes you feel like you're the only case that he's dealing with. I trust Brian with everything, and there's nothing that he could tell me to do that I would not trust him or back him up on it. My second case has been settled, and it was never a worry for me once Brian took it over. I was never worried. He did it right for me, not once, but twice. I'd like to tell Brian and his team, thank you so much for your hard work and making a difference in my life. And I'm able to take care of myself, even with the pain and the injuries that I have. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm crying. I really owe him a lot. I owe him a lot, and I don't know what to say, but thank you. Thank you so much. My name is Phyliss Moras, and I was not paid to tell my story.